I'm sure you get asked about this all the time, but like growing up in the spotlight, like what was that like? And like, did you feel any extra pressure to perform?
I'd love to just say, "Oh, no, no pressure to perform at all," but the reality was it was there, absolutely. And, as a kid, I really didn't understand the magnitude of what my dad had accomplished and even like how people viewed my family. And because I just never, as a kid, you're also still learning. And when my dad was retiring, I was 8 years old, and when everyone was making, people were sad or excited or wanted to go and see him play. I didn't get it. I shouldn't say I didn't get it, but I really just thought of that as my dad's job. So I didn't look at it any other way. And then as I got older, I realized, especially growing up in Baltimore, you understand then the magnitude of the situation. And I got into high school, pressure started to escalate. And then there's feeling a lot more of the comparisons. And as a teenager, and you already have other things kind of going on in your life, where you're was probably moody, and I know I was moody and had weird sleeping habits, and things could seem to trigger me very very quickly. So I couldn't grasp my or grasp the concept of why there was so many expectations. And then for me, I wanted to prove to people that I was a quote unquote I was a Ripken, that I could live up to the expectation and family name, and that was exhausting. And I, no matter what, through the whole time, I've always wanted to be Ryan, and I love what my family did. I, I kudos to them, hats off, give them a high five. But I want people to know me, and I want to, if you like me or you don't like me, or you think I'm a good player or not, view that as me, and don't try to compare the names. But when I got into pro ball, I still had struggles with that too. Um, and honestly, until I got released with the Nationals and I had to reset, and I had a lot of injuries to start my career, was I finally able to get into a different mindset and kind of let things go, stay in the moment, and really put things aside. And I've definitely come to peace with all that stuff. And I just want to point this out, I never was trying to be um, like anyone in my family in that regard. I know I wanted to follow the footsteps to play because I love the sport, but I didn't do it because I um, wanted to be better or be exactly like my dad. I wanted to make my own path and see where that took me. And this is where it took me. This is where it ended. It's not the way I wanted it to finish, but I'm proud of the journey and I'm proud of the process because um, everyone has a different story. And now I'm excited to continue what that chapter is. And hopefully people can see the sides of me as a player, but I hope more so that they can remember me more as the person.